Diane's eye surgery. There's her eyeball. Hmm.
Is that the first eye?
Yeah. What was going on?
There, the first laser creates the flaps.
Mm-hmm.
They put a suction ring on the eye, and then it suctions down, and that's when the eye became clearer to you. And then it just, what you're seeing is what he sees through his microscope. And at the bottom of our screen is actually the top of her eye. And so when the laser starts, it leaves a little hinge there connected, but then works itself and makes that flap nice with the laser, cuts that flap. So
Okay.
So that was the first eye. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so we'll watch this one. When you see her eye will come under there, and when it becomes clear is when that suction has been applied to her eye. So that afterwards, the whites of her eyes are going to look all red and bloodshot, and that's because of the suction. It kind of brings those off to the surface. Some of them may even break a little, but that's fine. It'll go back to normal real quick.
Okay.
Now they'll positioning that other eye under that suction ring again, and now it's going to become clearer to you, and that's when the suction's applied. This laser on this camera on this laser isn't as good as the next laser.
Okay.
Let's see, it leaves a little connection there at the bottom of your screen, and then is cutting.
So it's slicing open.
Just making a nice little circle there. And now he'll release that suction.
What's that liquid in the
It's
corner?
just moisture vapor between.
And now her eyes are closed?
Well, now they're sliding her under the next laser. And the next laser is what is actually going to treat her cornea, change the shape, so it's going to take that correction away.
Okay.
But you'll see right there now, she's coming under there. And he'll get her lined up. What he's going to do is tape back her eyelashes. So that they're out of the way. And then he'll put a little lid speculum in there to keep the eyelids open. And she's asked to look at a bright light above her.
Okay.
He finds that flap edge.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he'll slide this instrument under there and separate that.
And she doesn't feel that?
She doesn't feel that. She probably felt the suction because it's kind of pressure on her eye, but she shouldn't remember or know any of this. Okay. Now this is a tracking laser. She's told to look at a light, and if she were to look away, the laser would stop and would not refocus. Would not start again until she refocused. Now you hear some clicking across the hall. That's the laser treating her cornea. all the testing they've done gets all entered into the laser's computer here. You can see a little smoky vapor rising up there.
So it's just burning her eye, huh?
Right. But she's doing real well.
Looks like a raisin.
Oh, she's really nearsighted. There. The length of the treatment is determined by how nearsighted they are. Now, he's just wiping that bed of the cornea off. And then he's going to put a little saline solution down there and then seal that back down.
And if it's tight, then that's why she wouldn't see halos?
Right, it has to do with pupil size too. That you know, so much of the healing is done of the eye while the lids are closed. And her vision's going to be hazy all day today.
Okay.
But by tomorrow morning when she wakes up, that's when she's going to really notice the full effect. So I'll let you watch the second eye and I'll come back and put you in a room and go bring her out of surgery. Okay?
All right.
Once they're in that surgery room, it goes really fast.
All right, thanks. I love you, Dan. This is kind of crazy. Oh, man. Just rip them open. I said your vision was really bad. Because it keeps going and going and going. And going.
But you see how the whites of her eyes are all red.
Yeah. That's the suction, huh?
That is like a little compression, just compresses that flap down a little more. But she's all done. And I'll have you come with me and I'll put you in the room where I'm going to bring her out of surgery.
Okay.